Hi, this is Jeremy.
And this is Becky. We're kind of epic.
Today we're taking a look at Zombie Training Simulator, which is basically a cartoony wave shooter where you get waves and waves of creatures coming after you, increasing volume or number, and gets harder and harder and harder.
It really does, too.
Yeah.
And they don't make any noise when they're walking. They do make grunting, like, noises.
Yeah. Zombie noises.
But they don't make any step noises. So they sneak up on you pretty badly the longer you play.
Yeah, and they start coming from more directions.
Yeah, you end up surrounded by zombies.
About, I think, 180 degrees side to side, eventually. But they're, as you can see, very cartoony, which seems silly when you're looking at it on the screen, but when you're in the game, they get pretty scary because they're overwhelming numbers of them start coming after you, and
it's hundreds. It's
hundreds or thousands
at
even.
once. I don't know if it's thousands because you would have more
I think
kills.
It's thousands.
I think that's an exaggeration.
No. Okay.
It is a lot of them.
It is a lot.
So so the way you play is that you have this pile of weapons and stuff next to you. There's grenades and there's stakes that draw the zombies, and there's
meat stakes, not wood stakes.
Yeah, meat stakes. And there's propane tanks, so you can throw the meat and then you can throw a propane tank next to it and wait till they swarm.
They all swarm to it, yeah.
And then blow up the propane tank and
or toss a grenade like we just did there.
Yeah. But I didn't make it. I kept dying. I played this a bunch of times, and I did not make it super duper far because overwhelming.
Yeah.
And then you die, and you don't have a health bar either, so you don't actually know how close you are to dying.
I think it's pretty much once they get to you.
As soon as they touch you, I think.
You're pretty much done. But this is pretty early on with us playing, and we're still trying to figure it out. I think we didn't realize that you should be tossing the meat out as soon as you start playing, because that'll have them draw them towards the meat, and then you can start picking them off, and then if they eat the meat up, then you can fire at the gas cans or propane tanks.
And I didn't realize those were gas cans that I could blow up for the first time through either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hit one on accident, and that's when I realized that I could blow those up, and I was like, oh, throw the meat at the gas can. That's smart.
Yeah. And you can see the guys with the trash cans on their head are harder to kill. It definitely does. You want to headshot guys. That kills them a lot faster, because if you shoot out their legs, then they turn into crawlers like that. I think you could see a guy there crawling around. And they're still pretty quick. This is an earlier build that we played. I read in the release notes that they slowed down the crawlers some, which is good, because they were still pretty quick and they were kind of hard to hit because they're so low to the ground.
Did you just get dead?
I died.
Yeah.
Or you died. I don't remember who was playing this one. This was a
probably
little while back.
Me. You're dying a lot. It's probably me.
I died a lot. I mean, to be fair, I died a lot in the beginning too.
The cartoon style reminds me a lot of Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, actually. Very much.
Which I loved.
Yeah.
So it gave me a pretty familiar feeling right away. But it does. Oh God, I had some panic responses when they got really, really close.
Yeah, you could really start getting anxious. I could feel it, like as they started getting really close. I'd start getting anxious, like, oh God, they're gonna get me. But like we said, you start figuring out to toss the meat out there, because you can use that to stop them coming after you. And that helps a lot.
Oh my gosh, died.
Yeah,
this was me. And I wasn't using the propane tanks and stuff as much in the beginning when I first played, and I think this is my my early times through. And then I realized, I can throw these out before you even start playing, and I can aim them by the gas tanks and stuff, and that's going to help a lot. And it did. It made a big difference. Yeah. It's really fun. This would be a good introduction to VR game, I think, for people, because there's you're not moving. It's cartoony, and you're shooting at things, and it's fun.
Yeah, and there's a few different types of zombies. There's different types of weapons and stuff, and you don't get them all right away. You start out with one pistol, and as you kill guys, you unlock new weapons, and they're all there on the table. Eventually, you can get like dual wield pistols. You can get
A katana.
I think, I can't remember if you start out with a katana. I think you reach behind your head to pull it out.
I think there's a shotgun too.
There's a shotgun, machine gun, semi-automatic, automatic. And
I did find it weird. I'm sorry. I just saw it. I found it weird when you shot one and they had enough of a thread between their head and their feet that they were just kind of a floating head.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yep.
That was a little weird. They didn't turn into crawlers. They just were missing most of their body.
Right.
So it's because they're supposed to be like cardboard cutouts.
Right, and you're blowing away pieces
Yeah.
of them, so it
And it makes it seem a lot less violent. Like this would be fairly child friendly because there's no blood.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
all it's just like shooting cardboard cutouts.
Yeah.
But God, they're fast.
Yeah, they are pretty
I don't
quick.
think zombies should move that fast.
Have
And be
you
that
seen 28
quiet.
Have you seen 28 Days Later? Come
Oh
on.
yeah, that's true. Those
They're
running
fast zombies.
Yeah, those are fast zombies.
Just a different genre. It's okay. It's allowed. It's allowed. The movie said so. But overall, I think this is a really fun game. There's a few different types of play. This is the survival mode, I think they call it, which is the wave-based, wave after wave that you have to kill. And then there's like some challenges where it's like bowling. They're kind of arranged in a bowling pin style, and you have to kill them as fast as you can. There's like a quick draw, I think, where there's like 4 or 5 of them. You have to kill them as fast as you can. Just different little challenges like that where you're just trying to get the best score. There's not multiplayer, but there are what is it called? Ranks, leaderboards, online leaderboards, so you can see how well you're doing against your friends and everybody online. So that's kind of part of the challenges and stuff, is you're trying to see how.
I don't think this was me now. I think this was you. Look how well you're doing.
Well, I did. I mean, to be fair, I did play quite a bit more than you did. I think, up until this point. So, but it's definitely a fun game. Seeing it online, just seeing people playing it, I was kind of like skeptical about it. But then once we got it and started playing with it, it's really fun.
It is really fun.
I think just the silly cartoon nature of it makes it really enjoyable. It's not super scary. But, like I said, you do get anxiety when they start getting really close to you, and you're like, oh,
yeah, because one touch and you're dead.
Yeah. So
there's no build up there.
So, but it definitely has that, like you said, fun style of Plants vs. Zombies. You hear that, EA? Are you listening? Plants vs. Zombies VR, maybe?
Yeah, that'd be
Might
cool.
be kind of cool.
I would probably live in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's different levels. This is just one of them. There's a forest level. I'm trying to remember what the other ones are. I can't remember if you have to unlock them or not, but yeah, there's definitely a few of them. And I think at the time recording this, it's still early access. I can't remember for sure. But I know at the time that we were playing it...
sorry, you scared me.
At the time we were playing it, I'm pretty sure it was early access. I don't remember if it's been released yet or not.
Yet or not.
But you can see there I've unlocked a few other weapons. You can get the semi-automatic rifle, the dual pistols. So yeah, I mean it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I think not too much to talk about here. But we did really enjoy playing it.
Yep, and recommend it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's not too expensive.
I don't remember.
$15 or something.
And if it's early access, that means they're going to add more to it. And it'll be totally worth. It's totally worth it. It's a really good time.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you can pick it up on sale or something. It's definitely worth it. So.
Have you tried Zombie Training Simulator? What do you think?
If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button.
Also, let us know if there's a Vive title you would like to see us review in the comments.
And we will catch you on the next one.
Bye!